Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of October reading for you all. October 16th through the 31st reading for Cancer. How are you all today? I hope everybody's doing great. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. Hope everybody's enjoying the beautiful weather. It's getting cooler. My prayers still go out to everybody that's going through any and all kinds of nonsense right now. Please stay safe, okay, you all? Alright, let's see what we got. 3 of Pentacles. The Star card. 2 of Cups. 5 of Wands. 7 of Swords. And 5 of Cups. You're clarifying. Oops. Well, the Death card. 7 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles. You got 3 5s. Big happy changes. That's always a beautiful card, right? And romance, you all. 2 of Cups, maybe. Big happy changes. That's a beautiful card. 2 of Emotion. A relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Well now, that kind of goes hand in hand with our romance over here. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. I'm wondering now if that's where all of these 5s are coming in. You know, sometimes you feel like with the 5s, sometimes it's negative energy coming in. Sometimes you're at the top of a hill and you're about to go back down the hill to where you're in a better place. I'm feeling like you guys are in the motion of that right now. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. Just like I was saying earlier, I think that there may be something that's in the back of your mind right now that's kind of giving you some sort of sadness or giving you some sort of confusion, or maybe even it's isolation. Sometimes it's people dragging you into their drama when you don't have anything to do with it. So when I see this 5 of Wands, it makes me feel like it's drama. And I see this 5 of Cups and it makes me feel like you're sad about something. And I see this 5 of Pentacles and it makes me feel like you guys may be isolated, or you may need help, or you may be wanting to give help to other people at this time. So when I'm getting these cards, I feel like you guys are on a you're on the path of change at this moment. And then especially when I see this Choose Freedom card, it makes me think, it says, turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities that you might act upon. What happens sometimes is the negative energy and the negativity will get under your skin a little bit, or push you in a direction that you don't want to go. And you guys are not negative people. Cancer is not a negative sign. So sometimes it's other people dragging you into this, and you're you're kind of kicking and screaming, and you're like, wait a minute, this is not the way I want to be, or this is not what I want to do. This is not the drama that I want to be involved in. So here's the thing. Things are changing right at this very moment, I feel like. So some of you guys are going through this right at now, and some of you guys have been going through this, so you're already on the slope of recovery to a certain extent. Especially when I see this star card right here, you all. I'm feeling like that this is a healing card on one hand for a lot of you guys. So when I get it, I feel like, I think with everything that's been going on lately, that we all get a little bummed out, or a little bit sad, or a little bit discouraged, to be quite frank and honest with you. But with this star card, here comes the healing. So whenever you, let's say, okay, let's say you look in the mirror, and maybe this was last month, and you looked in the mirror and you said, man alive, what is wrong with me? Why am I not feeling like myself? Why am I not acting like myself? Why am I, I'm almost acting like a different person. Sometimes it's because of someone or something or a situation around you that's almost making you a different person, and you don't necessarily like it sometimes. So let's say too, maybe you have a good friend or someone that's around you all the time, and maybe they cuss all the time, and then you start going around cussing all the time, and you stop one day and go, what's wrong with me? I don't normally cuss this much. Why am I doing this? And it's almost because you're taking on somebody else's energy, kinda, or you're starting to act like somebody that you're around all the time, and you're not necessarily liking it. It almost turns you into a different person. Sometimes it can be, a neighbor or a family member or a friend or coworker that does this to you too, and you start acting like them, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, this is not who I am. I don't like this. So all of a sudden you start realizing that you want to become yourself again, that you want a change again. And a lot of times before or during that, you go through these cycles of these fives, for instance. The sadness, you're like, what's going on? And then this drama that you're being pulled into, and then maybe the isolation, or making you feel like that you need, it could be financial strain as well. But these things are not going to last much longer. If you guys find yourself in these predicaments right at this moment, I don't think they're going to last much longer. I really don't. And then, of course, you get this Seven of Swords in the middle of this. And this can go in several different ways. On one hand, it's somebody trying to trick you, possibly, or you feel like you're being tricked into this drama, maybe into something that you're not interested in, but somehow, some way, they kind of drag you into it. Now, on the flip side of this could go in a totally different way as far as the Seven of Swords. This could be you guys coming up with new solutions. Could be you guys, looking at things in a new perspective. When you look at this card, this gentleman walks into this place and there's swords laying everywhere. And he's like, well, nobody, these aren't anybody's swords, so I'm going to pick some of them up and take them with me. So sometimes you can see it as them being tricky, but other times you can actually see them being clever, because they're just swords laying around that they could possibly use. So when I get this card, I feel both ways. I try to take it both ways. But for a lot of you all at this very moment, I'm feeling like that you may feel like you have been tricked, or that someone is out to deceive you maybe, lie to you possibly. But here's the thing. This is moving pretty fast. This aggravation, this sadness is going to be said, done, gone before you can shake a stick at it. So here's the thing. I have this death card right here, and I'll be honest with you, you guys. This death card to me, under these circumstances, is like a blessing. I feel like that this is going to be the death of a situation the way that you know it. And when that happens, it's going to open up so much more in your life. Because with this star card, not only do I feel like you guys are in the process of this healing, and I think you've been going through it, I also feel like that this is a blessing card to a certain extent. Along with this card too, you all, I feel like this is a blessing card. Because I think that you guys are going to, even though it may not feel like it at this second, you're going to have a blessing that comes to you that's going to snap you out of this funk, out of this sadness, out of this drama, out of the aggravation that you may be going through, possibly financial aggravation as well. And with this Three of Pentacles too, here comes your creativity. Here comes something that you enjoy doing. I get excited when I get this Three of Pentacles, and I guess I get excited because it's like you guys are craving something new, or you want a new skill, you want to get trained to do something different. Sometimes you all, this is a new job, a new career, a new, maybe you're thinking about going back to school. Maybe your best friend is teaching you how to play the piano, or how to draw, or how to paint, or how to do something that you're interested in doing. I'm just thinking that there's something good that's coming out of this Three of Pentacles. And sometimes it's a brand new job or a new career change, but it's something that you enjoy doing. Sometimes though, you guys, I'll be honest, it's just a new hobby that you guys can put yourself into, to where it's a huge stress reliever. It's a huge happier place for you to go sometimes in your mind, and it's a great opportunity for a lot of you guys to be able to learn something new or get better at something and actually enjoy it to no extent. So I get excited when I get it, because I feel like you guys are like, you know what, I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for this change. And especially sometimes too, you all, when the winter time's coming, it's more like, you know, the time's going to change here in a minute. We're going to be on a shorter day schedule. And in the winter time, it's always nice to have something to fall back on. You know, some kind of hobby, something that you're enjoying, something that you're opening up to, or relating to almost. It's almost like I'm serious when I say it's a huge stress reliever for a lot of you all. Now with this star card, once again, I feel like the universe is coming to your rescue. I feel like that you guys are going to be helped, as I like to say, nudged sometimes, in a direction that is going to be great for you all. So I feel like that this star card is a blessing coming in. It's almost like the universe or the divine is kind of nudging you and saying, hey, pay attention to this, because I'm kind of giving you a new direction or a new path if you'll pay attention to it. And then when I see this Seven of Pentacles as well, to me, this lady is walking down in the middle of a field and finds a tree with a bunch of coins on it. Is that a blessing? I think it is. So when I get this, it's, you know, it can be she's harvesting her fruit. It can be that she is, it's divine timing on top of that. But I see it like, here's a blessing for you. Take it. So I think that no matter what you guys may be going through at this time, and these issues could be related to your home, to your relationship, to your job, to your community, to your location. They could go hand in hand with a lot of different things. But I do think too, with this relationship issue, which is not an issue, I didn't mean it like that. Excuse me. I feel like that this relationship is going to be, once again, something that just opens up your mind and opens up your heart and opens up your eyes to a certain extent. When I get this romance, I get this big happy changes, I get this Two of Cups, and I get this Two of Emotion. It almost makes me feel like you guys are destined to have either this best friend that might turn into a romantic partner, or maybe it is someone that you've known for a while and you guys realize you have feelings for each other, or maybe it's someone that you've known from the past that may be coming back into your life, whether it's on social media or something like that. But I'm thinking that you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised if you're not already. Some of you all are already in this relationship, but now you're realizing how important or how much love you have for this other person, and vice versa. They feel the same exact way for you guys. So I just think that sometimes, if you do feel like your way is blocked, like this card says, you can free yourself from these obstacles if you'll just get rid of that negative energy, get rid of the negative people possibly in your life, or get rid of that negative situation. And once you do, you're going to see things opening up better than ever for most of you all. So I think that something is changing. This death card's coming in, and you guys are going to realize what's the most important things in your life. And for some of you, it's taking on this new hobby, but for some of you, it's taking on a new career change, a new job at this time, and maybe even getting closer with someone in your life that maybe the two of you guys will eventually move in together, get engaged, get married possibly. And that in itself will give you a whole new way of living and a whole new way of life in general. Give me just a minute, okay? Let me show you something. I feel like that this stuff is going on right now as you're listening to this, or it's already been going on, and if that's the case, things are changing quickly. Either case, things will change quickly. It won't last very long, I don't think. I feel like it's about a week or so in my mind anyway. Let me see if they're straight. I think they're straight, you all. Here's the thing. We've all been going through some sort of nonsense lately, and sometimes it hits us a little harder than other times. And I think some of you guys, sometimes it hits you in different directions, So possibly this is regarding your job, for instance. It could also be regarding negative people in your life, negative energy that seems to seep in. Sometimes you call your best friend or you talk to your neighbor and all they can do, not that I'm saying your best friend is always negative, but sometimes it's just people that surround you, your coworkers or family members. And sometimes there's just that one negative Nelly out of every bunch that just won't hush. And all they do is complain, and it's almost like they thrive on it. It's almost like that they don't want to make it better because then they couldn't complain about it, right? So this is how it makes me feel, that they're dragging you into it. And you guys are pretty sick and tired of being sick and tired of someone else's drama. And you guys are kind of throwing your hands up and saying, you know what, I'm out. I'm out of your drama situation. If you like it, you go for it. I do feel like too that with this Seven of Swords, for some of you, it could be someone lied to you, someone has taken something from you, someone has deceived you in one way or another. But on the flip side of this, I feel like this is you guys gaining back control over, let me think of how to, you guys are saying, let me think of how to get out of this situation. Let me think outside the box. Let me sit here and pray on this and think about it. And once you do, things are going to start changing. Because I have this death card. And this is not going to be an issue much longer. If it has been for a minute, it's going away. Here's the death card saying that something is coming to a halt. It's coming to an end, and then you guys can start all over in one way or another. Maybe this is your job related issue. Maybe because something's going on, or you've decided you don't want to stay at your job anymore. You feel like you've been deceived or lied about. And then you guys realize, but you know what? There may be a blessing that comes out of this, because now I can go get a job that I actually would enjoy, like this Three of Pentacles, instead of something that I've been doing for such a long time. Maybe this is a great time for this job change or career change. Or maybe if it's not a job, maybe this is you guys realizing that you want to start a new hobby or do something completely different than, especially through the winter time. Maybe you're making something for your Christmas gifts or something like that too. But I just feel like that there's something about this Three of Pentacles that's going to put your mind at ease, and you're going to be thrilled about it in one way or another. Sometimes whenever you start learning something new and you're really excited about it, you can't put it down. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like it's time for bed and you're like, okay, just 5 more minutes, just 10 more minutes. And it's almost, that's how I feel about this for you all. So it's a great opportunity, or it's something great that will help you guys more than you can even imagine. Then, of course, don't forget I get the Seven of Pentacles, and this just makes me feel like there may be a financial blessing coming in for some of you. You may not even be expecting it. Therefore, maybe this job opportunity, if this is what it is, may give you some sort of a bonus or some sort of a raise or something that you are pleasantly surprised about. Sometimes it's a promotion if you're at your job. So either way it goes, I feel like you're going to be financially blessed in this month. I have this Two of Cups, and you guys already know that the Two of Cups can stand for good friends, best friends, romantic friends. It can stand for business partners as well. But with this romance, this Two of Emotion, and this big happy changes, I'm feeling like that for a lot of you guys, this is a romance. Now, some of you guys may have been in this relationship for a little bit. Maybe you've been dating. Then all of a sudden you realize, just almost out of the blue one day, that you really care for this person, and you guys are going to start feeling your bond deepens and your love grows. And if you haven't been dating for a while, I feel like that this person's going to be great for you. And it could be a best friend, you guys, that might turn into something more later on. So I get this Star card, and I feel like you guys have been going through this healing process. And not only that, this is a wish coming true for a lot of you, and a blessing that's coming in that maybe just has your name written on it. So whenever you get that gut feeling, whenever you get that instinct kind of feeling, go with it, okay? If your gut's telling you to do something, go with it, because I think it's the right thing for you to do. With this romance and this big happy changes, I'm thinking a lot of you guys are getting into a really good relationship, or your relationship's getting really strong. So I'm tickled to say that. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. And that's what I'm saying with these cards too. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. And I think that's what you're about to do. Turn your thoughts away from negativity, and I'm going to say, or negative people or negative situations, and instead envision endless other possibilities that you might act upon. And that's what you guys are about to do if you haven't already. So I'm thrilled to say that for you. Two of Emotion. A relationship grows stronger as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on a relationship that feels challenging to you. There's still hope. So if you guys are feeling a little bit like this, if this is regarding your relationship, or maybe it takes a toll on your relationship because of this, try to hang in there if this person means anything to you. Because honestly, I think you'll be well rewarded by the end of all of it, and you'll be pleasantly surprised with these big happy changes. This is a good reading, Cancer. I'm sorry you're going through this, but it's not going to last much longer, and it's going to get a lot better for you, okay? All right, you all. This is your second half of October reading, October 16th through the 31st reading for Cancer. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.